Hello friends, this is Hari and I am back to give you more and more details about our upcoming online free event called Breath Awareness Summit. So, we have already released a video and so many more details that have been given on the website and Facebook and have been extensively advertising about this event to make sure more and more people participate and get benefits out of it in the last few weeks. Today, I thought I'll give clear and more details about the participation of you all in this event. So, there are two things that we have already advertised that there are two aspects to this summit. One is from your side, you are going to follow few guidelines and commit yourself to be in a practice around meditation, continual breath awareness, and mindful eating. And from our side, we are going to publish few amazing talks, which is going to really contribute to your practice and and benefit you towards elevating your practice levels and also experience levels to a next stage in this journey. Now, let me talk about the first part of it, that is your participation in it. That is practicing three aspects. One, meditation. So let me talk about meditation first. So, most of the people in the recent past or in the present day know already what meditation is. Meditation is a technique, not the technique, a technique, because there are so many techniques available and you can choose from whatever technique that's suitable for you. But here in this summit, what we are encouraging or suggesting is the most simple and easy and the most effective technique called breath energy meditation. It can also be called as Anapanasati, which was first taught by Gautama Buddha, or it has come into it has become more popular by the teaching of Buddha. So this is a very simple technique. All you have to do is close your eyes, sit comfortably. It could be in a chair or it could be on the ground. Whatever takes you to be comfortable, sit comfortable, where you can loosen your muscles, where you can feel safe, where you can feel tranquil. Just sit there, close your eyes, clasp your hands. If you're sitting in a chair, cross your legs. And then all you have to do is start observing your normal and natural breathing process. The breathing process is a very natural process. You're not intervening in it. It happens on its own. If you observe, breathing happens. You can intervene in it by forcibly doing something. But here, we are not asking you to do anything with the breath. Let the breath stay as is and you be with the breath as is. Just experience it wherever you can. It could be the nose, it could be the tip of the nose, it could be head, it could be throat, or it could be tummy. So feel the breath as ease as you can, and try to cut the thoughts as much as you can, and try to get back to your breath. So in this summit, you all going to commit to practice this meditation at least for 1 hour a day. You can use some good music. I use some good music always. Some good instrumental. It could be flute, it could be sitar, it could be harp. Anything that you like. A soft music which can make your mind tranquil, feel tranquil, which can make your mind float or flow. So, these details on how to do meditation have already been published on our website www.breathuniverse.com, and it's under the section how to do B meditation. B means breath energy. So if you have any further questions on this process, this simple process where you're not going to do anything other than just being an observer of your breath. And now coming to the second most important aspect of the summit, and I would say initially it is going to be one of the most challenging aspect of the summit, is for all these 5 days, whenever we can, wherever we can, we are going to be with the breath. Right now I'm talking to you all, or I'm talking to this camera where I'm making this video. I'm talking and I'm observing my breath. I'm talking, I'm telling about the breath, and I'm feeling it when I can. It could be in bits and pieces, but I'm able to feel it. What this does is, breath is always in present moment. You don't retain breaths. Breath is not past, breath is not in present. Breath is not in past. At the same time, breath is not in future. Breath is right now, in this moment. Every breath is fresh. Every breath is newborn. So, goes in, goes out, finished. Goes in, comes out. Second breath finished. Goes in, comes out. So it's one cycle, one time. So every time it goes in and comes out and it finishes. So you're going to be with that ever present, continual breathing process. What will happen if you observe this? Well, that's all the summit is about. We can tell 1,000 many benefits out of it, but there is always 1,001 benefit that you could get out of it. So at a high level, what I'll say is, one thing for sure that I have experienced is, it makes sure you live in the present, which means it makes sure that you are living your life. Because guys, life is right now. Life is in right now. Life is not in the past. Life is not in the future. Life is in here right now. If I am not enjoying the talk that I am doing right now, there is no meaning for my life. Because this is life. Not the past, not the future. So, one of the biggest benefits that could ever be for me is, by being aware of my breath, it is making sure and bringing me every time into the present moment. So my life has become full. It was not full earlier. Life is right now in here in this moment, but I am not with it. I am with something else which doesn't exist. That is either past or future. So, for the ones who are eagerly practicing, or from so many years who have been trying really hard different techniques and met different gurus, read different books, please pause this for 5 days. Pause your process for 5 days. I know you all have been trying very hard to get to the present moment. So now what I say is, try this for 5 days. 1 hour meditation, and the second aspect is be with your breath whenever you can. When you're working, when you are about to sleep, when you are eating, when you're talking. I'm not telling you to concentrate on it and leave everything. I'm saying do everything as is. Don't disturb the work. But try to be aware of your breath while you're working, while you're doing what you do. It is possible. Don't take too much stress. When you feel stressed through this process, stop straight away and do what you're doing, or pull yourself towards the stress-freeness. Because if you're feeling stressed, that means you're not on the right path. Because whatever that I'm saying right now, which is a continual observation of normal and natural breathing, is an absolutely stress-free subject. It is an absolutely stress-free practice. You should feel more calm, you should feel more still, you should feel more settled. If you're feeling stress, if you're feeling anxiety, that means you're not doing right. So observe yourself and stop it straight away, and then get back to your work. And then do whenever you can. So that's why I'm mentioning again and again that, observe your breath whenever you can for these 5 days and see what happens. I can assure, when I say assure, because I know so many people who have practiced this, who have gained a lot of benefits out of it, and who have experienced magnificent results out of it. So based on that, I can say, if you commit to this and then practice sincerely, I'm sure you'll reap the results. And here is the platform that we are giving. You're going to practice with hundreds of people across the world for these 5 days. I'll give you a tip for this. Okay, before giving any tips, let me talk about the third aspect as well. That is mindful eating, which preferably is a less processed vegetarian food. Okay, food is one of the very important aspects of life. Not just physical life, even mental and emotional lives. I don't want to give all the subjects straight away because we have a lot of masters coming up and then going to share amazing things about the food and mindful eating, meditation, breath awareness and all for the next 5 days starting May 8th. So all I can say today is food is very important aspect. Almost everyone know that your physical and mental and emotional states differs by the amount of food you eat, by the type of food you eat. Let's say if you eat a fruit, you feel light. Likewise, if you eat some heavily processed food, a burger, a biryani, or a well-processed packed food, stored food, refrigerated food. If you eat this kind of food, your state of body and mind is totally different. Body responds well to the fresh food, less processed vegetarian food. So, what I say is, let's take all these logics out. I'm sure we are throwing a platform in front of you and asking you to try something which can benefit your health, which can benefit your concentration, which can benefit your stress, benefit towards your stress-free life, strain-free life, painless life. So try something and then see what happens. All you need is commitment, guys. You don't need money. You don't need your time, because you're not disturbing anything in your life. You're going to go to the same house, you're going to do the same work, you're going to do whatever that you are already doing. We are not pulling yourself out of your life, and that's the beauty of the summit. So what you're going to do is just commit yourself by staying in your life as is for the next 5 days, bringing more and more awareness into your life, for which you're using your breath as an instrument. As simple as that. So now, the first one is meditation, which is sit comfortably, close your eyes, clasp your hands, cross your legs, be with your normal and natural breathing process. How to do meditation is on breathuniverse.com, www.breathuniverse.com. And we are going to release a video on how to do meditation on our Breath Universe Facebook page and also our website very soon, before the summit starts. Next is be mindful of your breath whenever you can, all these 5 days. Now I'm going to talk about the tips which can contribute to the second aspect, that is being aware of your breath wherever you can, as much as you can, for the 5 days continuously, no matter what. Okay, the tip is try to reduce the outer chatter, means try to talk less. The moment you stop talking unnecessary aspects, I'm not telling you to be in silence. I'm just asking you to be aware of your talk. What you're talking, whether that's really needed for the next 5 days. So, when you talk less, all you have is your mind and your body with you. So when you have your mind and body and you're not talking anything, the amount of thoughts that you reproduce or start creating in your mind will settle down, which will help you to clear most of the thoughts in your mind, and automatically it will be easy for you to focus on your breath. Your breath and mind are interlinked. The more you be with your breath, the less you will be with your mind. Or, I will reframe my words. The more you be with your breath, the more subtle the mind becomes. The more undisturbed, the more still your mind becomes. And stillness of the mind is one of the major goals of meditation. As a lot of other people say, a lot of other masters say, a lot of other concepts say. So, the tip that I am going to give, which will help you to be with your breath as much as you can, is talk less. And second tip, watch our videos. For these 5 days, engage yourself into something that will contribute towards your practice, which means read books. We are going to totally engage you all for these 5 days with various talks and various aspects, live sessions. Just participate in it. Jump on to the web. Use the internet in a most efficient way, which can actually change your life into a magnificent one, an amazing one, a joyful one. So, jump on the internet, engage yourself in the summit, get inspired, be inspired towards, bringing yourself back serious into the practice, how much ever the life or the mind pulls you away from it. Be engaged. So that's one of the most important tip that I can give you, which will help you to be with your breath as much as you can in your daily life for these next 5 days. And the third one is the mindful eating. I'm telling once again, less processed vegetarian food. And before eating the food, look at your plate and then consciously realize where that food has come from. Whether that has come from a plant, it is a tomato, could be something, it could be a vegetable, it could be a leafy vegetable, it could be a cooked, non-cooked, which has masala in it, which has oil in it, whatever it is. Just look at it, be aware of it, how it's prepared, and then eat carefully. And then ask your body continuously how much it wants, whether it wants more, whether your mind wants more, whether your tongue wants more, or whether your stomach is full, you feel like eating more or not. So be mindful, okay? Be with it. So for the next 5 days, you're going to be with whatever you do. And your breath is your companion. So these are the 3 aspects from your side. And from our side, we promise you, we assure you, we already have an amazing masters. We already have amazing masters across the world who are lined up for giving outstanding talks. And we are going to have live session every day to get to you. And then, if you have any questions, talk about many aspects at the same time. If you have any questions, any doubts, any hurdles throughout this practice, we are here to help you with. Once again, guys, it's a free event. It's a first time online interactive free event. I'm hoping that you all enjoy it, you all cherish, and you will have so many experiences throughout this event, and I hope you all share those experiences so whoever is practicing on the other side of the world can hear you and get inspired. You never know, guys. You can be an inspiration for someone who really stuck in their life. So make sure you share your experiences. Make sure you post as many questions as you want to us. Will be completely available throughout all these 5 days online. So make use of the event, and all the best with your practice. We are with you, we are practicing too, and we are looking forward for your contribution for yourself towards this summit. Thank you so much. We are going to come up with more and more videos like this, and then see you on the summit.